Yeah.
There's gold, and it's haunting and haunting. It's luring me on as old. Yet it isn't the gold that I'm wanting so much as just finding the gold. These few lines are from a poem, The Spell of the Yukon, written by Robert Service. They're very popular among the geocaching community. You see, for geocachers, it's not necessarily what they'll find in the cache, it's about the find itself. If you're curious about the satisfaction that comes from the hunt, then you should give geocaching a try. I'm Carmon, and through my experiences with my family of geocachers, I have learned that not only is the hunt very valuable, but the rewards are as well. As a mother of 3, I know it's hard to keep everyone in the family happy. Many geocachers are made up of families with children of all ages. For me, this was the very first family activity that I had that everyone in my family was pleased with what they're doing. Not only did this give my family something to unite over, it also helped promote a more active lifestyle for us. You don't really think about exercise when you're going out to geocache, but hitting the trail to find one definitely qualifies. Today, I would like to encourage you to find the gold. While you're on your hunt, you could be participating in an inexpensive activity that brings your family together, as well as promote an active lifestyle for you and your family. Geocaching is an activity that all members of your family can enjoy. Scavenger hunts are something that have piqued the curiosity for any generation, for many generations. While there are geocaches for scuba divers, there's geocaches for mountain climbers, you don't have to necessarily take an adventure that reaches the far ends of the world, or out of this world, because there is a geocache at the International Space Station. But back here on Earth, geocaching is a rural activity. You can even search for a geocache when you go out to eat in the parking lot while you're waiting for your table. No matter where you go, you can look for a geocache. As a parent, I've also tried to incorporate learning into any activity I've done with my children. Geocaching makes learning fun. Your adventure could take you off the traditional tourist path and into places you haven't gone. You could also rediscover your own town and learn the history of it while you're at it. Geography, history, mathematics are just a few of the topics that can be incorporated into geocaching. With its growing popularity and academic benefits, geocaching has been incorporated into classrooms around the world. Eva Lamar, a 4th grade teacher at Riverbend Elementary School in Oregon, stated that seeing students motivated and connected with learning is what education is all about. As a result of her incorporated geocaching into her classroom, this teacher reports that many children have taken this activity home and turned it into a family affair. Along with trying to find enjoyable family activities that were educational, as a mom, I'm always conscious about the cost. With geocaching, this is not something I ever have to worry about. Geocaching is a relatively inexpensive activity. If you have a smartphone, it can cost as little as the price of the app. The trinkets for the geocaching trays, they can be small items that you find around your house. The possibilities are endless. In my family, we like to use small trinkets that are fun for any age, like a little drum or a clapper. And who does not want a California raisin? It's an actual trade that we found in a geocache, so we're going to pass it on. If you want to hide the geocaches, this doesn't have to be expensive either. You can use things around your house for this as well. You can use an Altoids container that will hold your log and small items. You can use a big vitamin jar. This will work as well. Anything you find in your house like this can be put to good use, and you don't have to pay extra for it. Geocaching is simple with a few basic steps. First, you use your GPS device to navigate to the cache. Then you locate the cache container. Then you trade your trinket and sign the log, and then make sure you replace the cache exactly where you found it and start a new search. There's one warning to all geocachers. Beware of muggles. What are muggles, you ask? Muggles are non-geocachers who wonder what the heck you're up to. Geocaching is still a bit of a mystery, so to increase the fun of the game, there are geocaches placed in high pedestrian areas, or muggles. So be very stealthy so you don't make them suspicious. Now that you know that geocaching is a great, inexpensive, and educational family activity, let me tell you some of the other positive results that have come from geocaching. One example is a collaboration between the Phoenix Children's Hospital, the City of Phoenix, and GeoCoal's Fit Tour. The program is about getting kids and children active and fit. This initiative accomplishes this goal by having kids engage in technology other than video games. This is where geocaching comes in. Now there are dozens of kids and their parents who are using walking trails all along the city that have had geocaches placed in them. The leaders of this initiative try to send a message that it should not be a chore to be fit and healthy. It can be as simple as getting outside, walking around, playing, and enjoying the weather. Another great example is a study conducted at Texas A&M University. The study showed that geocachers were physically and mentally healthier than their non-geocaching compatriots. The author of the study stated that geocaching is one option for people to have fun and be healthy without having to go to the gym, and just what America may need to get moving. Geocaching has also been shown to help with weight loss. Since the summer of 2013, a Missouri high school has incorporated geocaching into a summer physical education course. It's a week-long course where the students go out into local parks and they log about 45 to 50 miles per week. By the end of the week-long course, students have reported 5-pound weight losses, and by the end of the summer, the first summer of the program, the teacher reported a 25-pound weight loss. Students who have taken this course have reported back that this is something that they will continue to do, and it is an enjoyable way to stay in shape and have fun with friends and family. A different type of initiative that is supported by the geocaching community is Cache In, Trash Out. This is an ongoing environmental initiative that began in 2002. There are yearly events that focus specifically on litter cleanup, but geocachers around the world have dedicated their daily time to keep this going every time they go in geocache. The premise behind the initiative is that when you go out and geocache and you see trash on the trail or on the sidewalk, you pick it up to dispose of. Hence, cache in, trash out. The smallest items make a difference toward keeping our environment beautiful. Now that you know my experiences with geocaching, as well as how others have benefited from geocaching, I want you to go out and give geocaching a try. I want you to take your family on a fun-filled, active learning adventure. I want you to experience what I have experienced with geocaching. I want you to use multi-million-dollar satellites to go search for Tupperware in the woods. Now go out and wander around, because not all who wander are lost. They're just geocaching.